The new Moogle Tome event is live and working on live servers, so if you want to take part in this event and you're a new or returning player, first of all, you simply need to find an itinerant Moogle. These Moogles can be found in any of the 3 starting city locations. This can be in Uldar, here, we've got New Gridania, here, and Limsa Lower Decks, just here. These are all located next to or near to the main aetherites for each of these locations, denoted by a Moogle icon. You can't miss it. Once you have actually talked to a Moogle for the first time, you'll be given the Mog pendium, which can be found in your duty and then collection section, and then Mog pendium. The Mog pendium is essentially a list of activities that will reward you with Mog tomes. This is the new way that they've done it for the previous Moogle Tome event, and they're continuing with this new UI. Essentially, it will show you what things you can do on a standard basis, i.e. repeatable, on a weekly basis, and all time just for this one event. All of these activities will tell you how many Mog tomes you will get for your efforts, and of course all of these things need to be done synchronized. You can't do any of the activities unsynced. If you're a returning player that has done this before and you've already unlocked the Mog pendium, you won't have to do anything other than log into the game and simply open under the duty section, collections and Mog pendium as usual to see the list of items. If you go to the Mog vendor itself back in one of the 3 places, in one of the 3 starting city-states, you'll be able to check from that vendor all of the items that you might want to get. Once you have accrued enough of your Mog tomes, simply go back to that vendor and purchase as necessary. Obviously, there's some really good items, especially this time around with a unique earring, which we'll look at in just a second. But for a full list of all of these items with in-game visualizations, I did a video which I'll be putting in the pinned comment below and also in the description if you want to go check that out. There is only one item we have not showcased in its entirety, and that's because it wasn't available until today, which of course is the new Carbuncle earring. This item of course is Carbuncle themed, as you would imagine, with this blue carbuncle that hangs to one of your ears. As you can see, this is what it looks like on my Mikote female character here, looking pretty good. It also has a layer of luminosity, which I didn't at first know if this was actually a thing or not until I've seen it in the flesh now. It didn't take me too long to get the tomes for this one. 100 tomes isn't actually that bad, just takes you a couple of hours, but all in all, I think it's a nice little reward and a unique one that you definitely don't want to miss, because traditionally a lot of the 100 tome items aren't returning items, so unless this changes, there isn't many other opportunities to get something like this. One of my top tips would actually be not to do the Moogle treasure trove that seriously today at all. In fact, I would just wait until the new Make It Rain event and actually double dip, because essentially part of the Mog Tome events, as you can see, repeatable objectives includes gates. This will reward you to 1 to 10 of these tomes depending on what gate event you actually do. Of course, if you click on the See Reward section, you'll see what you get. If you're the sort of person that still needs to collect MGP or Mandeville gold points for any items such as mounts or glamour or whatever it might be, this could be a good option. Alternatively, I would stick to your clearing your Ultimog challenge and then probably your Minimog challenge, as well as weekly challenges first, and then focus on something you enjoy doing. A lot of people are talking about doing the Hidden Gorge or Ansal Hakir Danshig Nadam, simply because PvP is fun. You can actually get some rewards from it for the actual PvP completion, and of course you're actually going to get Mog tomes now as well. You will also find that on the Duty Finder itself, if there is an activity that gives you Mog tomes, you will actually be able to see it on here as well. The Moogle icon will indicate this. If you want to see how many, then you will actually have to go back to the collections menu on the Mog pendium and see what that will give. But yeah, that's a good way of doing it as well, is just do any activities you see that you like on the list that give the Mog tome reward. So my takeaway for this event, basically try not to burn yourself out. It's very easy to burn yourself out on any kind of grind in a video game, especially in an MMORPG. Remember, we play to have fun, and obviously you shouldn't let yourself or other people in groups that you are grouped into suffer because of that. One of the key points about Palace of the Dead, especially 100 Floors, is it's storyline related, and a lot of people will be trying to watch those cutscenes. So try to be as helpful as you physically can. Try not to rush through things. If people want to go for silver chests, then you queued in with a matched party, then you have to kind of deal with that and be as courteous as possible. Don't be the sort of person that just presumes that people want a fast run and go ahead and possibly cause a wipe. You're better off actually getting a group of friends and doing it as a fixed party if you want to get the 100 done quickly, because honestly, yeah, you can go at your own pace then. But yeah, remember not to take it too seriously. This is one of the few events that's leading up to Dawn Trail. I know it's a little bit grindy, but the Mog Pendium does offer a plethora of different ways to actually get your Mog Tomes, which is one of the benefits of this new system as opposed to the original. There doesn't seem to be as many cookie cutter ways of doing this, although I would still recommend doing your weeklies, your Ultimog challenge if you like, Palace of the Dead. But if not, don't beat your head into a wall. Go do a variety of different things. Just queue into things randomly, or even, like I say, wait until the gate events are worth, the double MGP for Make It Rain as well, and then double dip into some other rewards from the Gold Saucer. That's what I would do if I wasn't needing to do this today for a video. But yeah, honestly, have fun. That's what the game is all about. Hopefully the DDoSs are kind of over. We've had quite a lot of network issues with the video game recently, but we just kind of have to grin and bear it and hope that this comes to an end at some point. It's not been too bad today so far, but again, we'll have to judge it at peak times. So anyway, much love. Enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, the pinned comment or the actual description, there'll be a link to that video where we looked at every single item. Hopefully that was helpful. If you've got any other questions, feel free to leave them in a comment section and I'll do my best to answer them. Bye-bye.